Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Don't forget about me and all the things I could give to you, baby. But I guess you can't see, making new memories with me. Oh, yeah, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Oh, yeah, I'm good either way. I'm good either way. What happened to forever? Now we're not together. I know it's
I'm walking around in the circle of life, doing the things I know, walking the same ways 100 times with the same soul. But do you ever try to path on the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? It's gonna be hard. You run, try, roll your mind. 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 Seeing all the water in familiar eyes, doing things they know, talking about the same old stories they've heard about the people they think they know. But do you ever try to find the right side, put it up in your mind? But do you ever try to path on the left side, put it up in your mind? You run, try, roll your mind. You run, try, roll your mind. You run, try, roll your mind. You run, try.
Running out of time. Circle around the sun, that's just on its own, so just forget it. All the time you wasted, being young and acting jaded. Days of future past, make the moment last. We don't got forever. All the time you wasted, so scared of being hated. Grains of sand in an hourglass. Time slips away so fast. A second hand ticks away. Running out of time. Running out of There's no time machine, the future's just a dream. When you gonna wake up? All the time you wasted, so easily persuaded. Life is flashing by, live before you die. Are you gonna take it? All the time you wasted, acting dumb and getting faded. Grains of sand in an hourglass. Time slips away so fast. A second hand ticks away. Running out of
Welcome everyone here tonight as we're live. That's right. This is PGR Draft Day is here. It's upon us. What can we say about this? But which drivers are going to get drafted to be teamed up for next season's PGR's Grand Prix Series is right here. We're live, and these drivers are really amped up to find out who this is, who's going to get selected right out the gate, who's not going to get selected, where we're going to be at, and however it wants to pan out. But you know what? In order to do that, we got to get into the board. We're just going to kick this one off. We're going to hear from them guys right now. Here we go.
Real NASCAR.
All right, everybody, welcome to Draft Day. It is here. I am live once again here in Canada with a whole bunch of drivers here. Who's fired up for this draft? Let's hear it.
Making history.
All right, yes, as it has never been done like this before. Formula One, last time I checked, does not do drafts. They actually have to earn their spot to prospective teams, sign contracts, all that BS. You know what I'm talking about. Well, we don't do that here. We do that in a different. We do that by this way. Everybody in the chat, are you on the board?
Yes.
Brandon.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm there. I'm viewing it because I'm one of the hosts here. I'd love to be on track turning some laps, but I'm here to host.
So do I have to? Oh, I got to set a timer. I need a timer, guy. Why did everybody put me in check here? All right, I got my trusty stopwatch here.
I thought Seb explained this thing to you, so I don't even know how this thing works.
It's all right. Seb, you want to explain this
Yeah,
thing?
it's easy. Yeah, no, it's an easy one. You already got everybody listed on both sides. All you got to do is just hit the start draft button. Once it does, you're going to see at the very top underneath where it says Season 7 Draft. It's going to just kind of
Does it give me a 2-minute timer?
Randomize it.
Does it give me a 2-minute
No, I
timer?
didn't add a 2-minute timer. No, but
That's
all you
fine.
have
I
to do is
got a
once it
stopwatch.
chooses it. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
All right, and then you
Exactly.
just choose once it picks the person, then it's gonna ask you to choose the teammate, and then it'll put it at the very bottom where it says completed teams, and we'll be able to see all the teams at the end.
All right, we're good to go then.
Excellent.
All right, so first
Good
up
stuff,
on the
Seb. Good
board,
stuff.
let's get this started here. Who's ready to get this started? I certainly am.
Hey, I'd like to, as you know, the leader of the league here, and you know that main admin, especially Jesse's not here tonight.
I played GM
Nope,
tonight.
where you- Erdman, I'm calling Jesse out. But this is, like I said, this is unique. This has never been done, not that I've seen in any league, and not just only F1, but in any kind of sim racing league. So glad to be able to make history with all these guys that are in here right now and in the F1 league and GP series. Really honored and proud to have them in the league and about to do this. And then obviously, Brandon, you know, PGR and Blackout Motorsports Network is always making history. So I'm happy to do it again with you. So let's do this. Let's get it on.
All right, so if you look at the main screen there, folks, that's right. I put the draft board up on this thing. I figured out how to do it. Dang it. As I am learning constantly how to really change things up. All right, we're ready to start this draft. First up on the docket is going to be, after I get my stopwatch up here, bear with me, guys. This is the first time for me,
We
too.
are going to randomize the
Here it
draft
goes.
order to
Started
see
it
who's
up.
actually selecting.
All right, first
Let's
up on
see
the
what we
docket.
get.
Started off,
It's randomizing right now.
Marty.
Marty.
It looks like Marty is going to pick.
Marty Van Naskijn's turn to make the pick.
2
Marty
minutes on the
gets
board.
pick
Go.
one.
I mean, as much as I really want to go with my friend Doug, it sounds like he's a good spot of commodities. I think I'm going to have to go with the last year's champion, Leon Geiger, I suppose.
Oh,
Leon Flukeiger is off the board. Last season's reigning champion.
all right, so there we go. He made that very quick. All right, next up, we go
Tim
to
Maris,
Tim.
and I don't think Timmy's here tonight. I haven't heard him in the chat,
Oh,
so I think Brandon
wait,
Smith.
that means I get to
here.
pick. All right.
Yep.
All right, let's see here. Oh,
let's explain
pressure's
it.
on.
Let's explain it though. Hey, let's explain it to the viewers about why you're gonna make a pick. So Tim Maris is actually part of the drafting members, and he's unfortunately not here tonight. We had 3 members that couldn't make it tonight, but Tim is a much valued member to the league. So what we're gonna have it happen is Brandon Smith, who is one of the admins of the league as well, and also the main broadcaster, he's gonna be making those selections for the drivers that aren't here because he's seen all of us race. He's seen all how we've all battled, and he knows what a great team will be.
All right, so pressure's on me on this point. Hopefully Tim doesn't shoot me in the foot. All
I'm
right.
surprised Timmy's here.
Let's see here. Oh, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to pair him up with Alec Hinchcliffe.
Alec
Ooh,
Hinchcliffe goes
let's get it.
on the board.
There we
Alec
go.
Hinchcliffe off the board. I'm sure all of Alex
Oh,
fans watching love that
Ooh.
one.
Daniel
Mr. McCurdy, Daniel McCurdy, who's actually joining us via remote from somewhere else. Daniel's on.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
Can you see
Well,
the board, Mr. McCurdy?
I see the board. My pick is already gone, so I'm having to shuffle through here.
Was it Alec or was it Leon? Just curious.
It was Leon. It was definitely Leon.
I think a lot of guys had Leon
Yep.
up at the top of the board, being the reigning champion. So that's not shocking to me.
I'm gonna throw a curveball here. This gentleman, actually, me and him were involved in a wreck, battling for first place, and so I am gonna go with Tarcisio.
I knew it. I wanted to
Just
say it
go-
before you did.
Did you say
but I knew it.
Tarcisio?
Tarcisio Carvalho, and Tarcisio's here. Hey, is he
All
right?
right.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, it will be
Hey,
a
Smith,
pleasure
actually, hold
to
up,
race
hold up,
together.
yeah.
Oh,
Before we go to Dougie, Brandon Smith, I'd like to hear from the two drivers that are here. Actually, Leon's even here. I'd like to hear from the three drivers that have been selected. So let's go to Leon first on Marty selecting him.
Well, it's an honor to be first picked. Excited to race with him.
Absolutely, definitely an honor going number one. I mean, reigning champion, and then be able to be the first pick in the first F1 draft. That's some history-making stuff. You're like LeBron James there, Leon. Let's go to Alec Hinchcliffe. I know a lot of his fans would like to hear about him going number two.
I'm sure they would, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I've raced with Tim in officials before the league, too.
So
Right,
big.
So,
Tim's one of those dedicated teammates, too. He'll give you all he's got, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'll let him know. So that'll be fun.
He'll be like, I just can't do it, Captain. I just can't got no more in it.
And then we heard a little bit from Tarcisio, but let's hear from it again. Tarcisio teamed up with Daniel McCurdy, and he made reference to that IndyCar incident, which I love, is awesome.
No, yeah, it will be amazing. I hope to be a good teammate to him as well, right? And I'm happy because when I was at school, the guys were splitting the teams to play soccer. I was always the last to be chosen. Now I was not the last one.
No,
So I am happy.
Bird, your top five pick, yes, is pretty honorary.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
All right, so now it looks like
Doug
Ward is
Ward.
up, Brandon Smith.
Doug
That's a
Ward
big
is
one.
up on the deck. Dougie boy, got 2 minutes. What's the pick?
All right. Well, as I'm sure is the case with many people here, my first pick has been taken by Marty. I wasn't aware that Toller wasn't coming back until just now, and he was my second pick, so that's fun.
Yep. I'm sorry about that. I do apologize. Toller just told us recently, and so I hadn't had a chance to update everybody.
Well, I don't know. I wanted to pick him because he gave me the Wildberry name, but
Wildberry Doug. I love it.
I suppose. Do any of the remaining ones have any particular attachment to their paint schemes?
I
Love that.
mean, not all of them are here to answer, but some of them could.
Yeah,
It's like
I want
Jesse
my
and
paint
Bex
scheme.
that are not here. Everybody else is.
I'm very attached to
Okay.
mine.
I like red.
Well,
I like red,
All
Will
right.
said.
how about Shade?
Ooh.
Shade
good.
Bruffett there.
Good.
What a sleeper. Sleeper,
go,
I think,
Doug.
that people were sleeping on. But before we go to this next pick, which is mine, jackpot, about time. Let's
Shade.
go to Shade Bruffett there to hear about him getting selected 4th overall.
All right, I'm stoked for it. I was kind of hoping Doug would pick me. I think we'd be a really good team. We've gone wheel to wheel a couple of times before, and
In every
I think,
series?
I think we're going to be really solid. We'll work together, and I think we have a good chance.
I think this actually makes for a really good team. If you look at some of the greatest teams in Formula One, it always seems to be the teammates that battle each other the most on track that amp up the most speed on track.
Yeah, exactly. We've been on the same part of the track for the majority of the time of these races that I've been in. So, yeah, I'm stoked for it. Let's go.
All right. And now, Brandon Perry,
Man,
you are up.
You are gonna have to, for the first time, I think you're gonna have to start the timer because I have a really tough decision.
Oh,
I'm picking
man.
fifth here.
Okay,
And,
so
I will say Shade
we
was
go.
on my board, Alec was on my board, Leon was on my board.
timer started, dude.
I know. Just tell me when I'm getting, down to like 30 seconds.
I will.
Jesse Erdman is, obviously one of the best teammates. I've had him for the last 2 seasons, so I'm not going to pick him. I want somebody else to experience being Jesse's teammate because he is a great teammate. Shows up every week to race. Oh, man, this is tough. Beckstead's out for me. No offense to Beckstead. He's just new to the league. I need some more veteran stuff in there. Man, this is tough. Tell me when I'm getting to the 30 seconds, man. Honestly.
You're on about a minute.
Man, this is really tough. I could be happy with any of the 3 of these guys, honestly. With either Will, Mark, or Seb. Great, I would think, all around.
1 minute remains.
I'm sure most guys are probably already had their stuff picked. But, dude, this is a tough decision. It really is. Will's coming in with an attitude that I love. He just wants to take over the whole league. Mark and Seb are just so consistently. They were both in the championship battle. It's like, man.
Yo, Willie's been cranking some pretty good times.
I know.
He's
30 seconds. 30 seconds on the board.
The second half of the season, he was an animal. Oh, man.
15 seconds.
Oh, man. Dude, you know
10,
what? I'm doing it.
9,
I'm doing it. I said I
8,
wanted a driver that wants some attitude.
7.
I'm going with Will Atkinson. We're going to take this league.
That's a good choice.
Picked it under the gun by 4 seconds. Jeez.
Let's go, Willie. Will
Atkinson.
5th overall.
Yep. It's too late to pull an Eli Manning?
No.
Too late to what?
Say football.
Eli Manning. Just kidding.
Oh, I was like,
I think it's honestly a good thing. From my side, I have seen Will develop highly as a driver in the last 5 weeks. In fact, putting up some pretty good pace. So I think it's a solid selection on Brandon Perry.
Absolutely. I think, like I said, the second half of the season, he seemed to be up there. And if it wasn't for the first half, I think he would have been in the championship battle.
All right.
I don't have to change my paint scheme too much, which is a good thing.
I like red too. I like red too, and that played into it. So.
All right, now we go to it.
Good.
Harry Krantz on the board. 2 minutes. Let's go.
Forward.
I only need 5 seconds. Mark Samad, welcome to the team.
Let's go, bro.
Dang, he picked that one out
That's
quick.
A strong team right there. That's a strong team. That's a very strong team.
So, Mark, how you feel about this one?
Yes,
I feel really good about it, man.
All right.
Yeah, I feel really good about it. We had a few times on track, and I think he's got some great pace. I think it's gonna be a really good team, and I'm glad to race alongside you, man.
All right.
Thank you.
Good deal. All the drivers seem so happy right now. And now Jasper, 2 minutes. Let's go.
You found someone that's less happy.
Still a tough situation. I mean, I'll speak for him. A tough pick left.
Race win is still on the board.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's not easy. It's
anyway,
Beckstead goes last. It's just because he's new to the league. I'll say that.
And I think I'm gonna pick with Sebastian if he's okay with that.
Sebastian Moreno, is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Sebastian Moreno. All right. So, Sebastian, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I know I've seen Jasper racing. I know he's got some good pace, so I think it's going to be a really good matchup. As long as he can wake up for the races, I'm good.
And, oh,
He's
wow.
got a point there. He's got a point there.
Wow, not to throw him under the bus too much on that one.
Hey,
A little
now
bit.
he's got a teammate to help him out with those timings, so I think that was to be good.
Oh,
Exactly. I got him.
I believe, if I'm correct, since Hungary, that's the last one I missed.
Yeah, he has been solid recently. I'll definitely stand up
yes.
on him.
So
He's
maybe he
definitely
set
been
a second alarm clock. He just set one that was set for American time and not European time.
No, I just
Harrison
sleep over the weekend.
Story is up next with our 8th pick overall, and Harrison is here, which is great.
Awesome.
I think this is crazy that Jesse. I was wanting him from the get.
There you
That's
go,
my guy
there you
from
go.
the get-go. I thought he was gonna get taken so early. That's
There
my
you go.
dude.
I would have took him. I would have took him.
I wanted to.
So-
I like came into it. I like came into it wanting
picking
experience.
Jesse.
And that dude.
What sucks is I'm last and Jesse was my pick.
All right, so Jesse.
Of course, I've been like waiting and watching, and he's like, I'm like, oh, he's getting through,
Man, Jesse goes boom.
It happens like that, Liam. Even in like the fantasy drafts in football, your guy gets taken.
So
no, nothing against Brandon Beckstead. I just had never raced with him. So
all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Even
we
that's
gotta
what I
hear
said.
from
I
him,
said
guys.
nothing against Beckstead. I think he's just brand new to the league. Only raced like 3 races with us, so that's where it came down to. I think.
Gotcha.
Now let's get to it here. We got Jesse Erdman, if he's here, the one-line wonder.
Jesse is not here tonight, which he's probably just enjoying his one night off, because if it was an actual race, Jesse would be here. So I'll speak for Jesse as his teammate.
There we go.
The last 2 seasons. And, I think that's an awesome selection. Like I spoke earlier, when I had the 5th pick, I even thought about taking him again and trying to make another run at the team championship, because Jesse is just such a great teammate. I'm sure he'll be happy to race with Harrison, who is a dedicated teammate as well. So that's a good pairing.
Yeah. As far as for Liam, and he's, Brandon Beckstead, is he here?
No, Beckstead is not here. He's one of the other drivers that wasn't here tonight.
Well, Liam, are you excited about your pick to see how well it can go with drivability and
I'm
everything?
curious. I mean, he's been to 3 races, so we'll see. It's the jury's still out, but I'm looking forward to it, and it should be fun either way.
Oh, I kind
will
of look
say
at his
this.
experience with new to open wheel, but fast.
Yeah,
we'll
I was
see.
just going to say, like, in the next gens in the oval, he's really, really good, consistent driver. And then what I've seen about him in the F1 car is that I think he has top 5 speed, to be honest. And last couple races, he was really just getting a control of the actual car, being very new to the league. And I think he's one of those guys, kind of like Will Atkinson, that's just, once he gets himself under the car, just took off and has been, a top 5 driver ever since. So I think,
like I said, I'm looking forward to it.
Category.
And
we'll see. Should be fun.
There is all the selected teams up. This is going to be season 7 of the Grand Prix on iRacing, season 17 overall in Formula One. So hopefully everybody enjoys the show of what's coming up and enjoys some of the cars going around, as they've been setting some blistering pace laps out there. Enjoy this.
Yeah, I was going to say, Brandon, I'm excited to see how this plays out. And, I think some of these guys, when you look at the pairings, like I said, some of them had on-track battles. And for me, that played into some of my selection, to be honest, thinking I'm like, at times I had to let Jesse through because we were on the same strategy. So I don't remember coming across Will too many times. So it should be an exciting season, having some new battles take place.
All right. Well, guys, I am going to get out of here for now. Thank you for coming on board for this Formula One draft, first ever edition here at Prime Grid Racing. Heck of a lot of fun. And Brandon Perry, anybody got a few words for any of the sponsors tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we appreciate all of our sponsors that have come on over the seasons. And, on Wednesday, during the PGR Cup Series, we'll be announcing a major sponsor that's joining on for the next couple seasons with us. But, yeah, we appreciate all of our sponsors that come in and help support the league and help us put on this great show that we do with Blackout Motorsports Network.
All right. Thank you for that, Brandon Perry. I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back shortly. Thank everybody out there for watching. My wife Jenna happens to be watching. I hope you shared the F1 draft and enjoyed it. I cannot wait to spend time with you afterwards.
Make sure, hey, we're talking about, on Wednesday is the return of PGR Cup Series, and it's going to be a playoff race, actually, at Charlotte, so that'll be exciting. And then on Thursday, PGR IndyCar Series goes to Indianapolis Oval, the RBR version of the Indy 500 per se. And then, next Monday, we kick it off again for season 17 of the Grand Prix Series and F1. So that's next Monday, June 9th. So I think we're all looking forward to that.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for that, Perry. I'm going to get signed out of here. Thank you, everybody, for coming on board for tonight's draft. May the odds be in your favor for Season 7. And welcome to the fastest grid on the planet.
We appreciate you, Brandon Smith. We really do.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So, everybody that happens to be watching and following everything else, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Season 7 is upon us next Monday night. These guys roar right here at Canada. And thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back again very shortly on Wednesday night with some Cup Series action. Thank you. I'm out of here. Peace.
Every weekend is the same. I'm the one you're trying to claim. Yeah, I already know about your game, but I'm not the one to sit around and be played. Call me up with no shame. All your words sound the same. Yeah, I already know about your game, but I'm not